Alright, ladies and gentlemen, game number 2. This best of 2 series between Invictus Gaming and FTD.C. Taking bets on how long this game will last. My name is Dragon Drop. I'm joined by Mr. V. How are you doing? V? V, you're muted! Unmute, please. Don't leave me hang.
Unmuted.
There it is. Thank you.
I was learning Dota tricks. Come on. Jenkins for the win.
Were you learning about Earth Spirit?
No, I was learning about looking at enemy heroes to determine if they have abilities skilled or not. And the
Does that work?
rangefinder.
Oh yeah, the
and
rangefinder. Yeah, the thing.
Yeah, like you can hover over Lifestealer's abilities, see if he has open wounds and to what level or stuff like that. So, anyways,
Did you
Lena's
not
out, Monkey
know
King's
that?
out.
Did you not
I knew
know
it, but
that?
I didn't have it in my head about how I would go about using that to get the information I need. Right?
Yeah.
Like, say you're level, the enemy carry Lifestealers in lane, and he's level 2, and you're like, oh, I wonder if he has open wounds, and that can kill me, or if he's skilled Rage.
Yeah.
And you like hover over, and you're like, oh, he has open wounds. Okay, back to the jungle to farm. But IG, go for the Magnus pick up here.
Oh, yeah.
Lifestealer's out, so we don't have to talk about that hero anymore. Thank God, I've seen so many games with the hero.
Lifesteal Slaughter, yes. Lifesteal Slaughter's been picked up so often in this meta, really.
My teams run it. It's not. We have our own shame and our own contribution to the culturalization of Lifestealer Slaughter. But I think it's like a really good combo. I don't think you necessarily need Lifestealer if you have Slardar, but if you have Lifestealer, you almost always want Slardar. If that makes sense, right?
Yeah, it does. That's a good point, because Slaughter can work with other heroes just as well. Depending on if that hero also has mobility. Because what Slaughter does, of course, is initiate. And what makes Lifesteal so good is that he has a very early peak. Just with like with the armlet and face boots, he can dish out a lot of damage in his own right, and then Amplify adds on top of that. But what makes him so good with the Slaughter is that he gets that free ride, gets that free mobility by that infest. But if you have the Slaughter setting up for other heroes like Phantom Assassin, for example, who has their own Blink Strike to close that gap, it's essentially the same effects, right? Or heroes that build Blink Dagger themselves. So yeah, Slaughter can work together with other heroes. Might still see in this game, probably not though. But what we have instead is this Magnus, of course, a staple of IG in particular, and also the Chinese scene in general. And together with the Juggernauts, you see that combo all the time as well with the Empower. So it's like
free Battle Fury.
Pretty much.
It's really strong. I like this game. I won't flame the Jug pick as as much, but like still like
I like the as much.
Do you have to like pick it again, please? We just watched the game. I feel like Jug's not like a super exciting carry to watch. Like if he goes blank and he does like crazy shit where he like Omni slashes one target and like after he kills it he blinks while the Omni slash is still going and kills another target. Yes, like love that type of play. But I feel like with the way Jug is played in the Chinese scene, it's very like siege with spin, back up, wait another creep wave. Siege with like
not always though. I mean,
not always. But
I've sometimes see the Shadow Blade Jug, and they're just actively hunting for these kills to then turn into pushes.
Yeah,
I'm today, but like still on the table.
Like in my preference of Dota, every team throws and just like goes crazy and tries to kill each other. Clean Dota is fun, like systematically to watch like a few games, like maybe like 1 or 2 games. It's really nice to see a team that just like locks down the map, almost like you're watching like a StarCraft 2 Zerg player just take over the map and slowly suffocate their opponent. Like that's really enjoyable to watch, but I love it when we have Dota games that are scrappy, they're all over the place, you don't know what's
yeah.
going on. A team fight happens, and the only person
Yeah.
alive at the end of it is like a Crystal Maiden, and then she dies to a lone tower shot as she's like running away.
Yeah, we've had our fair share of these kind of games as well in DPL, that's for sure.
We
Speaking of
have
Crystal
the
Maiden, that is.
potential. We have the potential for this situation. If everyone dies and then CM's alive, I will be so happy.
Right,
It's
so,
actually a pretty good combo though with the Magnus Juggernaut,
oh yeah,
and just Magnus alone, RP into skewer towards the CM ulti. Like you just do so much damage during the skewer and during those initial kind of few seconds that even if someone turns around and stuns you or silences you, like you've done your job as CM if you just drop the ulti in.
oh the
This
Riki.
is this is yeah, this is a nice response to the Ursa in my mind. Ursa's always afraid of being kited, and one of the worst things about being kited by Ricky is that you may be in someone's face, but you can't hit them.
The smoke
And
screen
your
is just
enrage
so
does nothing.
invaluable. It's like,
Yeah.
what was that, 7% miss rate at max level, an 11-second cooldown. It can be so infuriating at times. So it's that Ursa's gonna need some help. It's gonna need a BKB this game for sure.
Yeah.
Um,
You think Ricky's gonna go 3 Ring of Akias?
no.
I want to see the meme. I believe in the meme.
Saw a picture of that somewhere on Reddit, I believe.
It was during DAC. I think it was one of the IG's players. Who plays
They played it in the finals. I know that much. I didn't actually watch the finals, but Boboka played it. Yeah. Oh yeah, that was that game against
Yeah.
OG. 3 Aquila for some reason.
It's because he is backstab. And it's an agility multiplier.
Yeah, I guess he
And
gets a
then
lot of
there's
value out of it.
empower.
Yeah.
And then there's empower, which is also based off of your primary attribute. I'm just going to game 2.
I think so. I can link you to Dota buff.
I got it.
Okay.
5 seconds remaining.
Yeah,
I believe I have it.
I have yet to see it
Reserve time.
because I was super sick actually, but during that particular finals, I wanted to watch it, but I really couldn't.
So now they just have their mid to here. OD just got out. Yeah.
Logo, yeah. I was gonna say that. Storm Pool and the
Troll,
Troll.
yes.
Okay.
Yes, the scrap is real. This is like we're going to run at you and throw our bodies at you, and if you can't kite us, you're dead.
Pretty much. I
It's-
mean, they have a
it's
lot
e-
of attack speed to work with, Baden with muscle heals, decent control from
Mhm.
Rurik and Earthbird. So once again, on paper, it's not a bad draft, I don't think, from FTD.
I don't think it's a great draft, but I think it's doable.
Yeah. It's
Troll in the mid lane versus Invoker is a little bit rough, especially with the Ricky roaming on you, but Spirit may be able to help out there.
the one
Can you
big
keep
issue.
out of Magnus with Rubik? Ursa? I think you can, right?
You should be able to, yeah.
Not that Magnus cares. He just gets some power and
Power and jungle
kills.
farms, yeah. It was
Yeah,
10
right?
seconds remaining.
the
That's
one
what
thing that I'm
CM
worried about a draft like this
5
is that
seconds remaining.
it really relies on you being able to execute, and if you don't, you have no fallback whatsoever. If they fall
think-
behind, they're just straight up dying.
Yeah, I think the problem for FTD here is that they don't have multiple ways of initiating per se. They have Rubik lift, Ursa can get a blink, Earth Spirit can maybe roll in, but those aren't necessarily like the best setups for a fight into a Magnus, right?
Yep.
Like you're not going to be like blocking off an area of the fight or like preventing Magnus from RPing two people. And with essentially 2.5 melee cores, because I'm going to count Troll as a half here.
Prepare for battle.
You have to be really careful with RP. If
Yep.
you get RP'd as Ursa, Abaddon, Troll, Oh my god,
Are
they're
they good?
roaching.
Are they roaching? Really?
Yeah, yeah.
They have yeah, they have 2 salves on all, human shields on 3 heroes. Oh my
Ricky.
god. Oh my god, actually. Oh my god. Will
They
they
pinged
smell
it out.
this?
They pinged it out.
Oh, the ward's already down, the sentry ward, so if he walks in, he might just be first blood, but... They also leave the Earth Spirit smokes, so they figure out when someone's coming in. There it is. But look at Ursa, he's actually already so low. Now the dust comes out as well. They will get the first blood.
No,
And
no,
Ursa's
no,
actually
no.
dead!
Q got it.
Q got the
got
first blood with a nuke! Lagged out a little bit for me, but okay, he gets the Ursa. Now burning, starting to drop low. 2 for 1 trade so far. Now an extra slow coming through with another Frost Nova. Forcing all to roll away, so IG. Not gonna be cheese this game.
I love how the Ricky didn't die first. He
Yes.
definitely
I was like,
died.
what
But
the
he
hell?
didn't die. 4 roots. Come on, 4 roots. Do it.
Lopoboka.
1, 2,
Did he get it?
3, 4. They got all 4.
Wow. I am lagging a bit because the notifications came like 5 seconds later. Also didn't see the first blood really coming through. Might need to
Yeah.
reconnect to try and solve this issue, but still. I don't want to disconnect from this game for fear of missing something. It's already starting off very entertaining, to say the least.
Q now has a little bit of an issue where he's level 1 with
Crystal Nova, yeah.
Abaddon. Abaddon has his passive. He doesn't have shield.
He used it for Roche, I guess, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm gonna try to reconnect to solve this lag issue.
Sounds good. Nothing really is going. Invoker's just trading farm with as they are in the other lanes as well. Bobica, it's got 2 sentries. And you are back, I believe.
I am back for now, yeah. Just
CM rotates over. Abaddon.
oh,
He's
tipping out, yeah, nothing to cancel because there's no frostbite. Seems good.
Oh,
He's
good D-ward
just gonna have to soak experience, doesn't he?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Where are we at that
Stacks up
bottom?
again.
Yeah, it's XXS. He's just doing that's what we're talking about. Quelling Blade into the jungle, and then yep, IG can just settle into kind of passive laning phase. And once again, it's gonna be an FTD to make something happen, isn't it?
Yeah. Does CM get her aura here or the frostbite? Frostbite to farm, right?
You get frostbite 100%.
You have to get frostbite.
Come on, Q, do it.
QQ.
It's dragging the creeps. Not gonna be a stack pull, so okay. RZH
This
is
is a dead
so dead. Q got the frostbite, alright. I'm happy
Yeah,
now.
good. We are. I can die in peace.
Yeah. Oh, roll in here actually. Oh, has DD rune. Try and track down XXS, but they're equally fast. Even Magnus are a little bit faster.
They're also equally slow if they're.
What? It's too philosophical for me,
Nothing.
dude.
Nothing. Don't worry about it.
Don't do this to me, dude. Come on. Anyway, Baboka. He's wrapping around, but it's already Earth Spirit, who's totally scattered out by the dire side here.
Earth Spirit's level 2, Rubik's level 2 and 3/4. Magnus is getting more than Rubik, which I think is like your desirable outcome as the offlaner. You get a little bit more than the enemy supports. Come on, Ricky, steal them assets.
Trying. I got that one. But yeah.
Q 111 at this point.
Baron is also going back for the Iron Talon now.
Mhm.
Kind of has to. You don't want to. It's the same situation that we had in the first series, wasn't it? The Baron up against Juggernaut, who just kept dying.
Yeah.
Was it a different hero? I don't know.
Wasn't their Earthshaker support in that game? Earthshaker CM? And they just kept like fissuring off the
Yeah.
Abaddon?
Oh yeah. 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 That's exactly what happened. Game one, I believe.
Interesting to note though, OP is going for a Quas Wex build, which we haven't seen in too long. He'll probably go phase, which he has Qs up.
Yep. Phase still into Midas.
Yeah. But Troll has no mana. Not that he's super mana dependent.
Only if you want to fight, I guess. You want to be able to use your winning axes twice. Within range and melee form, but... Well, he's not going to be doing a whole lot of fighting anyway. At least not right now. Or maybe he is. They do have a bit of a wraparound going. But the smoke will break you on the high ground here, ready with the frostbite, just to make them think twice about what they're about to do. And now OP and Baboka, they will be able to get him for sure with a cold snap. And now the roll in actually. Baboka now only with the smoke screen. EMP comes through. Another frostbite onto Troll Warlord. Now he's been wrecking down. There's a tornado available to slow him down a little bit more. And cancel on the self. Still alive. Didn't even have to pop that.
Didn't have to or forgot about it. I feel like the play there is to pop it, just in case.
I'm gonna give him the benefit of the doubt and say that was calculated.
Okay, okay. Maybe I'll ask him after. Calculated or forgetful?
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
What does this item do again?
Yes. Please.
+2 damage.
Please actually go Deso on the Ursa. I think this is really strong. And I think it really complements the hero well.
You still need Blink though, don't you?
Oh yeah, eventually.
So, what do you do with the Deso before Blink? You're not gonna be able to reach anybody.
Take towers.
Take towers, yeah.
Take away the map.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
It's not great, but I just really want to see.
I guess it's something.
I forget who was telling me. I'm more so impartial to it because of who
was roll
talking.
through will miss. They get stunned though, but skew away. Even TP rotation for Baboka.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
Carry on.
I think I'm also kind of partial to it because I think it was maybe like Aoi talking about it during a stream or like a review of one of his games. I remember the person talking about it. I was like, oh yeah, I like this person, so I felt more impartial to the advice due to the person saying it, which is not a good way to talk about evidence at all.
Yeah. Oh, then again, Dota. Oh, cold snap available. This time he pops Fairy Fire, so he does remember what it does. Now they get the lift off here as the smoke screen ends. OP though, tank enough. Puts up in the quals. He also has a region going whenever he needs to, whenever he wants to.
Really good stacking job by the Dire here.
Yep. Triple ancient stack. Any other stacks?
No, because CM's farming them.
Yep. And Burning is coming for this tower. How's the age with the... he gets it. Now spin TP out, alright.
Such a smart player. Like, I would never think to do that in a game.
Yep.
Well, maybe I would.
It is very valuable though. Right? I mean, though you're kind of forced to go back to base, get a tower last hit, which is like what, 400 gold or something along those lines.
It's like a kill, right?
Better than kill even, unless it's first blood. Now XXS, he has a skewer. Yeah, he's fine. He's not been caught out at all, so he only has the arcane boots going in and now starting to track towards a blink dagger.
I really don't think this path phase benefits FTD. Like with Magnus and Power, Jug's just gonna out farm the Ursa.
Already sitting way on top of the net worth chart, about 1,000 gold ahead. Now, looks like FTD wanna turn and fight, but the healing ward's done already. Unless you can get rid of that, it's kind of inadvisable to do that, especially actually Magnus doesn't have RP yet. That's interesting.
Holding points? No,
No, he's not holding points. He's just straight up doesn't have RP, which could have been very useful in a situation like this if FTD actually went into a fight. But then again, they will not necessarily know that there's no RP, so the effect's still the same.
Can't they click on Magnus and see the AoE of it? That's a good
RP doesn't
question,
work like that.
actually.
RP doesn't have an AoE like that shows up in rangefinder.
I guess they could click on. They wouldn't know. Unless they knew he had. Could they figure it out? Is the question. They can see that he has 2 points in power by hovering over him. They can click on him to see that he has a point in skewer, but they would have to.
They see the skewer. If they can judge the shockwave, you can hover over the empower buff up, and you can see the percentages, right?
Yeah, yeah.
So yeah.
So they
should be able to figure it out.
Okay, I thought CM had a solo kill there, but Ricky was helping out. That's a deadly little combo. CM and Ricky.
Yep.
You got slow, you got a stun, you have another slow, you have a smoke screen, a silence.
Yep. And a lot of backstab damage. 3 points up in the red right now. They're starting up with the the Aquillas again. One is queued up. Meanwhile, middle lane, Tornado, EMP, RZH, Pulse's ultimate. Dodge that, but now cannot stick around for too long, can he? With the stick charges, he has one more Fortic Shield in him.
Yeah. OP and Burning have this thing where they just push towers in this, it's almost like 8 to 12 minutes. You'll just see them really want to take over the map. And they'll work together. OP will create pressure in this lane so Burning doesn't have as many people to deal with. And then we'll just try to take these towers, and they execute it really well as a team. Like, Q's even here.
I'm not taking too many risks doing it. So FTD.C, they're just kind of rotating to meet them to try and maybe get some sort of return. But they're not finding these openings. Yeah,
you can be happy.
I like that.
Yeah. RP is up. RP is up.
Finally, at level 9. But it's actually lining up well with the Blink Dagger timing too. It's like 200 gold away from that. Now...
Burning. See, Burning just hits towers, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, space created here. 4 heroes in mid. They just claw a Q or OP to death. Q, meanwhile, he's just farming in the jungle or something, I don't know. But yeah, Burning, he doesn't care. Should be realizing soon that they're rotating towards him now. There it is. There you go. Just snipes the ward. Doesn't even bother with Burning.
His ult was down. He couldn't respond. He slashed alone. Jug's only level 9 though, so it's not a level 2 ulti. Ursa's out leveling the Jug? How? I guess the kill on Invoker really helped?
Yeah. I don't know. I guess Burning is spending more time together with the rest of his team, kind of pushing the waves, but I don't know. Not the massive difference either way. Boboka continues to be a nuisance. He's triggering that ultimate again from Baron. Hello P.
OP's.
It's Ghost Locked. Yeah. Super fast, of course, with the Quartz Wax.
This is a very old build, the Earnest Shadows Invoker build.
Oh, I missed that one.
Ricky is building. The Blink is paying off. I definitely think you're right in saying that Blink is more important on Ursa than Deso. It's making so much space and creating so many problems here for the Dire. So we have RP blink up. Where's the Juggernaut? He's attempting to farm the stack unsuccessfully.
He doesn't have empower, so
CM should
definitely
just
needs
drop
that.
the ulti for it, honestly.
What, for the
Get
ancient
empower
stack?
on.
This'll
Yep.
come in handy.
Just this for the
Uh,
slow.
Just gonna die though unless Jug tanks it.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Yeah, like Jug tanks and does the damage, but she does 30 movements and attacks slow with her ult.
Oh, bottom lane. Gonna go on OP, has the Ghost Walk. And no detection on Leguan, so it's... And the dust way too late for Lawn. He's trying his best, but he's just not finding, catching a break. 1-0 and 2. Do you think that's actually enough of an impact on the Upsplit? Do you think he could have done more this game?
There's always the potential for improvement. I think he could have done more, but where is the question? Is that off lane? Like Abaddon has less than Magnus, evidently due to the empower changes. I just don't see a really good spot. Like I think he should have done more in the mid lane, if anything. Ursa's forced to pop his ultimate in the bottom lane as Invoker goes for a little bit of the cold play. EMP combos. Burning, farming up like a god.
So the
He's
healing ward
defusal already.
is max level 2, so it could be useful. Yeah, that's coming. Completed.
Then
Still holding on to
Mango.
Mango too. It's funny because like not gonna make use of it at any point now, I don't think, with the Crystal Main aura maxed out.
Yeah, he could have dropped his healing ward there and used Mango instead of popping the shrine. Yeah. Then you wouldn't have to worry about dealing with Mango later. It's OP. Going back for the Midas, this is pretty standard. On the Invoker, it's just like, hey, I want to be offering control, but I didn't get lots of kills, so now I need to catch back up. Midas.
So this could be
It's
interesting.
A fair timing too.
FTD should figure out that Roshan is happening here with the smoke break-in on Glavion. Can it stop it? Burning has the Alacrity on top of him, plus the Empower, so super buffed. To jump in on him, might just be able to turn with the Omni Slash now to smoke up on IG. Also scouting out that there's a bit of rotation there from ZY, but he's kind of alone here, just together with Awe. They're trying to go for him, but the interception is there. Luyan with the blink, and they do take down one. The RP solo actually skewered back around, burning now into the Omni Slash, and that's one down, transferring to Roshan after the LZH. Still has his own ultimate anyway, so 2-for-1 trade as they also track down Baboka inside the jungle. But the real question is, can they still continue Roche? And without the Alacrity, without the Invoker there, the answer is no. This could be a big opportunity for FTD.C. Fortunately,
really
Ursa
big
is
issue
down
for
since the
IG.
one big Roshan taker.
Getting the Invoker picked off at the start of that fight was really big.
Yep. If they didn't get that pick off on Ursa in return, they would have lost that Roshan though. As it stands, all back up now. OP can TP now, but should also be able to walk his way on there. But Trust of IG actually able to secure the Roshan by their
Blink
by
Skewer.
themselves.
Ooh.
Oh,
I've done that before. No shame, XS. No shame.
that was a blind blink. So yeah.
Midas on Magnus. Interesting. It's not bad, but just
Okay.
CM going to get. CM has one.
Oh, top lane. Look at this. Baboka is scouting all of this out. It's 4 heroes there. He's trying to blink and burning, I suppose. But yeah, he's wising up to that. And now, IG. Can they find something in return is the question. Don't have the
Do they
Invoker.
need to? Could they
No.
just farm it? Send Empower Jug down.
Oh, they actually
lane
get
and
the
then
dust off here. Smoke screen to kind of dissuade them from chasing. Could have been dangerous there
Dire's
from
bottom
Baboka.
tower is under attack.
But yeah,
Full war
I actually
mode.
really like this play. Even though he got dusted, he kind of jumped in, walked back immediately because he realized it was too dangerous to actually commit to anything. But what he did was he kept them there for a little while longer. small space for the bottom lane at the very least.
Invoker's gonna work towards egg. Next. Drops down the meatball. What's going on top? Gotta. Oh? Ooh.
Courier dies. What's
Will
on
this
there?
be a
That was-
return courier kill? This may be a return courier kill.
Yeah, I was waiting for it. He can blink after it. If he... There it is. The difference was there was a Sanj on the Radiant Courier. There was nothing on the Dire Courier. It already delivered his items now. 2 ultimates. One from Ricky, one stolen from the Rubik, but Rubik pops out of it early. Dies. Well done bottom. TP's coming through there. OP with a tornado EMP just to be annoying once again. Just pulling FTD.C apart right now. Just all over the place.
It's really good, like, disciplined pushing is how I'd say. Like, Burning knows how to push the limits on the towers and teammates to back him up. Magnus is just like, yeah, I'm out of vision. You don't know where I am, so you can't stop me from RPing.
Yep. This made much safer with the Aegis on Burning too. So yeah, that's another tier 2 down to 236 health points. Bottom lane's also chipped down a little bit already.
Burning pushed it like really early into the game. It was around like 13 minutes.
Yeah, and now slowdown on RCH actually. Trying to force out the ultimate. Meanwhile in the back though, they're going onto the Magnus, silence up, and they do bring him down, so that's a great start. And now they have to deal with the rest. Nice little follow-up control there from the Earth Spirit. RCH now pops his ultimate. Should be right, but Burning's coming back. OP as well with the EMP. Not really doing too much. Now the Omni Slash Show transferring back onto the ZY. As Leguan finished up the Crystal Mains. 2-for-1 trade so far. 2-for-2. As the fight continues to go with OP. Actually doesn't get the... Oh, what? Leguan doesn't get that last right again. And Burning actually takes over and gets the kill. What happened there?
Ursa just like had mercy on Invoker or something.
Yeah.
Like, he like was slashing through Invoker's flesh, and then he had a like image pop into his head of when he was a young cub, and his father bear was there with him, holding him, and then this blonde-haired man from afar with the gun took his father out before his eyes. And he just couldn't handle it. That's the spirit coming in.
I don't extended himself now. He still is the Aegis though, so I don't think he really cares too much. He's going now as the Age because he realized that at that point his ultimate was still on cooldown. As Dance is back now. There it is, being triggered for Boca. Really easy way to track him down without detection. So IG make the retreat.
I feel ya, Ursa. I feel ya. Just couldn't. It's not what your father bear would have wanted. It would have been better if Invoker was actually Sniper this game. Then my analogy would have worked great, and the story would have had a lot more sense to it. Hey.
I don't think that story makes sense in any setting.
Sure
But,
it does. Never mind. Whatever, drag and drop.
Maybe write it down, post it on Reddit or something. See if it takes off.
Great.
But question now is this game going anywhere for FTD?
It's going to end. That's for sure.
I mean, they're always looking for these pickoffs, but IG is just
Scanning
too much
for the
game
Ricky?
sense, I guess. Yeah. They're trying, but they're just. It feels like IG is always one step ahead. Yeah.
Yep. Ricky's got Manta up, so he can purge off that.
Finds Awe, silence coming through. Just walking back into that ulti, and then he just into the smoke screen, then into the ulti, so just straight up dies. That's a Riki without even a diffusal blade to slow people down.
Ursa chilling in the trees. Wants his revenge on Invoker.
Yeah, I don't think you can actually kill him.
Not without a lockdown like Rubik or something.
Yep.
And even with Rubik, you'd need like BKB to deal with the smoke screen.
Well, I'm trying now. Tornado comes through and okay, that was the control. Coming from all, I believe. So hey, and now turn on perhaps. The roll will miss with the blink strike, and now Shrine will keep CY alive and get another kill on the Crystal Maiden. Now Burning has to just run away. Or use the Omni Slash.
No Aegis either.
No.
And this Sanjin Yasha is, oh my god, he is so slow.
Does have
RP.
the healing ward. Now turn on the VLP, XSS. It's just safety up.
JK.
I was so ready to start yelling there. But they didn't want to take a fight. They still had the
I don't
Omni
blame
Slash
them.
there, that could have been a nice little couple of kills.
Did Abaddon have ulti at that point?
I
Thought
think
he
so. Yeah. He would have died, but the other one would have. Right, so FTD.C keeping themselves in the game that pick off on the Invoker.
I think this Invoker's, he went for the XP gain, so he wants to get to that 25 quick. Do you think he'll go Tornado just for the control? Like, I've rarely seen Deafening now in the pro scene, but in this game with Troll and Ursa, like, if you hit both of them with Deafening Blast, they just have to have pop BKB.
I have heard differing opinions,
Okay.
but my stance is that you always go Tornado cooldown. Just always.
Always.
Because AoE Deafening Blast, it's great, don't get me wrong, but you can only kind of use it like once in a fight. Tornado, unless you have Refresher, yeah. But Tornado, with that talent plus Octarine Core, it's down to 9 seconds. So you can constantly spam it out, time and time again.
How long are they in the air?
And,
Like 2?
Couple of seconds. 2-3 seconds, yeah. It's just so good, just so much kiting potential. And if you miss it, it's no big deal. If you mistime the AoE Deafening Blast, it's a much bigger deal. Yeah, I think Tornado 100%. Unless you have a very specific circumstance.
I just think that there's so much right-click damage that the disarm is like super valuable. That's
Yeah,
why
but
I see it as
if you spam so many tornadoes, you can just wait for a good one when they're lined up, then you can still follow up with a Deafening Blast anyway. Okay, that Omni Slash brings him down, actually transfers to the other. That's 2 kills, now looking for the third. Poor Ursa caught inside the smoke screen, so it's triple kill. RZH, ultimate is popped. Meanwhile in the back, CY just trying to survive and jukes and jives and will be successful. Dominating spree for Boboka as he snacks that kill away from burning. That escalated quickly. It did get Invoker somehow. Not sure how that happened.
Troll in the backline just
CY,
walked
alright.
up and him in the face with the net.
Got a lot of gold for that.
For the Invoker?
Yep, like 800 gold or something.
That's because Jug is so far ahead in net
Yeah.
worth. It's like the overall net worth is causing kills to be of such high value. It's not necessarily that Invoker is
Yeah. Don't
higher
look at the
than
graph. It's actually painful. 20k.
Was it like 20? Yeah.
Yeah.
I was gonna actually guess like 25, but 20 sounds about right.
I'm actually surprised at how well CY has been able to keep up into this net worth. In Troll, it's not
This
the
happened,
slowest
like,
farmer, but
last
he's also
game
not
too.
the fastest. Yeah, he's...
Right? With the TA, like his farm wasn't bad.
Yeah.
Even versus the Alchemist. And he has enough for BKB even at this point.
Problem is that both the Troll as well as the TA, their heroes for adequate farm is still not enough if the enemy team overall is still ahead. Just still very hard game for these kind of heroes to do something worthwhile. Because even though they get a couple of kills here and there, the overall trend is still the same. Burning is the monster, and now this time around the skewer back will work, and the Abaddon still has his ultimate to work with We'll trigger that one. Now control with tornado. EMP comes through and burning. Yeah, we'll be able to snag a kill after the fact. And now
this
see
troll.
why trying to fire, but there's just all you need
Gotta
here.
BKB,
On the
man.
back with Magnetas and a couple of heroes. BKB to turn us around, trying to find a target. Need to get the bashes, but now he's being stunned up himself, burning his basher of his own. Now, well, he has the Aegis too, so he doesn't really care if he dies, but instead he brings death himself. Ruby was stolen ultimate. Actually, nice little play, but Army Slash will say no to that solo RP on the poor Earth Spirit. This is what this game has come to. 4
This is
heroes
great
down,
play by
empowering
IG.
everybody, and this should be another GG call fairly soon. There's no troll for 50 seconds. Yeah.
Radiant's bottom barracks are under Radiant's bottom barracks.
Wow.
Radiant's
IG's
bottom
looking
barracks
so
has
strong.
fallen.
Like I know this isn't like a big, huge like
It's no surprise, yeah.
game, but at the same time, like the cleanness of the cut is impressive.
Yep.
How well they're able to pick apart these teams and be disciplined in these situations as Burning's just going to ham it on Abaddon even though his ult still pops. Gotta pad those healing stats.
Oh. Full 5-man wipe, they give the Riki forward, OP just suicides himself, because why not?
E-Blade CM.
Yeah. Alright, some indulgences. I think they allowed some of those. But yeah, IG with the expected result to a victory up against FTD.C. We're now 0-22 in the season. And with that, IG sitting at 14-2, they should be pretty much set to go through to the playoffs. They still have to play against the Wings and LGD and VGJ actually, so they have quite a few games left.
Yeah, I think Wings hasn't been performing too well, right? They've been splitting all their series from what I've seen.
They're just playing a lot, yeah. Sitting at 8-6 right now. They have a bunch of games left themselves against IG Vitality, VG Gaming,
VG.
and VG Gaming
VG
Potential. So they have 4 more games left. One of them will be coming up next, in fact.
Oh, nice.
I believe. Oh no, it's gonna be last year's other day. For now, we've got LGD versus LGD Forever Young coming up in about 25 minutes. So I have a bit of an extended break thanks to these fast games.
Nice.
Yeah, any last words about the series?
I'm just like super impressed at how FTL like how well their mid laner like ZY was able to get farm and like,
Yep.
compete at that level. I think as a team they have a ways to go in terms of getting their shit together essentially and executing in team fights and in their map presence because IG was just at another level in their heads, just knew what was going on and just outperformed. So really good play by them, and I hope to see them in the future.
Yep.
Up this this streak of great Dota. They play so well.
Alright, and with that, as I said, we're gonna take an extended break, about 20 to 25 minutes, but we will be back right on time, presumably, with LGD versus LNY, so don't go too far away.